Welcome to Newsmakers. I'm your host, Jeannie Hodis. Today we're going to talk about helping local families to achieve economic stability in their lives. And we are at the Truman Presidential Library in Independence, Missouri with Doug Cowan, who's the CEO of the Community Services League. Welcome.
Hey, thank you for having us. Yeah. It's a pleasure to be here.
It is also a good opportunity that you're here because I understand that Bess Truman, who was President Truman's wife, helped found the CSL, correct?
Yes, 100 years ago, Bess was part of an ecumenical Bible study group on the Independence Square with 21 other amazing young women, and they got together and said, we have to put our faith in action. And long story short, out was born Community Services League, and here we are 100 years later celebrating her legacy of caring.
Very cool. So your organization focuses on kind of a comprehensive approach to support families and help lift them up out of economic hardship. So tell me a little bit more about what you guys do.
We have 4 core programs that everything that we do falls in those 4 core programs: emergency relief, employment, housing, and financial resources. And while we can't be all things to all people, those 4 core programs, they work together, and that's really where our model is make sure that we layer those programs together so that, because most of the times when people come in, they need more than one layer of assistance, and it's usually not just food or not just housing or not just work, it's a variety of issues. So we take those 4 programs, weave them together, put a lot of services, an intense amount of services to help people break free of poverty and move on to an economically stable life.
And as you mentioned, you guys are celebrating 100 years of service. How are you guys recognizing that this year?
Well, actually, just a couple months ago, we were here at the Truman Library celebrating Bess, and we called it our Founders Night at the museum. Had the museum open to our supporters, had a wonderful celebration to help kick off our centennial year. And in just a couple weeks, on Saturday, June 11th, we're having our 100th anniversary birthday bash out at Paradise Park in Lee Summit. And then on Saturday, November 12th, we are having our Centennial Gala, our 100-year celebration downtown at the Intercontinental Hotel on the Plaza, and a variety of other things that are going on throughout the year, but those are 3 big celebrations that we're having.
So what's in store moving forward for the next 100 years?
What I tell people is, I think where CSL is on the spectrum, we're moving from more transactional assistance, where we used to maybe just do a box of food, a piece of clothing, a sit-down meeting. We're skewing our programs and services so that they're more transformational. So we're trying to bring in new programs and services that meet our clients' needs. As I mentioned earlier, high intensity, high amount of services, so that we're not just making poverty more comfortable for folks, that we're actually giving them the tools and resources to make real, meaningful change in their life.
There's a lot of desire among these families to move themselves forward, to get out of poverty, to break that cycle, especially for their children, I imagine.
Absolutely. Sometimes it's a little humbling when I tell people that in 2015 we had 15,000 unique people that came through the doors of one of our 10 Eastern Jackson County locations. But I think the positive is those people want a hand up in life. Those people are coming to us because they want better jobs. They want better housing. They want financial opportunities for their family. So I am glad that there's CSL and so many other great organizations that are out there as a place for people to turn.
Can you give me kind of an idea of a typical family or typical situation that might walk through the door and kind of the journey they take through your program?
That's a great question, and every story is unique. And sometimes we have a lot of folks that come through that are stuck in intergenerational poverty, which means multiple generations that haven't been able to break free, largely lacking in education, job opportunities, and unfortunately it's a cycle that perpetuates itself. But we also see a lot of folks that were cruising along in life, things were going really well, and then all of a sudden the bottom dropped out. Divorce, job loss, major medical incident, whatever that case might be. Sometimes, I think our numbers show that about 66% of the clients that we serve are families that are headed by a single female head of household. So most of the families that are coming through are single moms that are really just working hard to build a better life for their kids and to find opportunities for themselves. So all of our situations are so very unique, and that's why we've got a great team of people that work together to provide a customized opportunity for families to address the situations in their life.
All right. Well, congratulations on a century of hard work and success, and we look forward to seeing what you guys do in the future.
Thank you so very much.
Thanks for being here. And thank you so much for watching. We'll see you next time on Newsmakers.